Hey brother, Stuart Matola here, men's relationship coach. I want to talk to you today. I'm here out in Colorado. Beautiful place. You can kind of see, we get the mountains here. I'm blessed to have these trails right near where I live. I want to talk to you today about the one key difference I see between guys who make change in their relationship versus the guys who don't. You may be wondering what that is. Take a moment. Can you think of what that is? Are you the guy that's made change in your relationship to create what you want, or haven't? Is it still a mystery to you after 5, 10, 15 years of marriage or many years of relationship? Now, this isn't rocket science. The one difference I see time and time again is the guys who create change in their marriage or relationship, what they do is they don't let the fear of the unknown stop them. And what I see with the guys who don't make change in their relationship, they're terrified of the unknown. And they spiral down the rabbit hole with all kinds of fears and really victimize themselves. The fear of, will I be alone? The fear of, will this marriage last? Will things get blown up? Will I be the asshole who my kids hate? And they stay focused in that zone. And that's what I call avoiding what you fear. Versus on the opposite side is going after and to create what you want. And that key difference in stepping into the unknown is the willingness to step out of your comfort zone. Change, growth, dreams, possibilities do not happen within the comfort zone. There's no way they can. It goes back to that classic Einstein statement about the solution not being created at the level that the problem was created. So I'll ask you for a moment, what's stopping you from creating the marriage or the relationship that you want? Are you staying stuck and avoiding what you fear? Is that a more safe place to be because you know what your fears are and you know that that's comfortable and that's safe, even though it can be extremely stressful and put you in a position where day in, day out, you're in a steady pain drip? So I want you to pause and ask yourself that. What's it going to take to step into action? Because the other thing I see with the guys who create change in their relationship is they're willing to step into the trenches to actually try new strategies and tactics with their partner that they haven't tried before without fear of her blowing up or reacting in a negative way. And I had one example with a client recently who basically told his wife in the middle of a hysterical fit, wait a minute, you're jacked up. We're not going to have a productive conversation here. So when you're calmed down, I want to have that conversation and be here for you. When do you think that can happen? And she got even more jacked up in the moment. And then she took some time and got calm and said, you know what, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. And he had created a structure for her there in that moment. And he didn't let her heightened emotions stop him from getting in the trenches with her to let her know that, hey, this does not work for me. So that was an example of creating a clear boundary with his partner, while at the same time also letting her know that he was there for her. And so that was action. That wasn't this guy reading a bunch of books and, watching a ton of videos or podcasts. That was him just stepping in. And while he did have some sense of the fear of what could happen, he also knew that what he'd been doing was not getting him to the relationship that he wanted. I want to invite you to join a group of guys doing this kind of work Tuesdays, 9 a.m., my men's relationship tools call. I'll leave a link for you below. And I also want to encourage and invite you to step into accountability, to take one big risk in your relationship and be held accountable for it. And the way to get there is you have a roadmap through your fears. And it's critical to do that in a way in which you have good guidance, collective accountability from other men, from a coach or therapist. And that's the work I do with men. So remember, it's action over information. It's getting out of your comfort zone. It's going after what you want instead of avoiding what you fear. And it's also stepping in to the fear of the unknown. I hope this was helpful. If you dug this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel to the lower right. If you give me a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And comments are welcome as well. Guys love to hear what other guys have to say about these topics. So, and explicitly how they're stepping into their fear. So have a kick-ass day. Bye.